Taurus, hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. And this is a week ahead reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Taurus placement. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single Taurus. And it's for a week ahead, so it's a prediction, so you don't know yet.
Okay, so the first message we have here is you are a complete mystery. Wow. So Divine Feminine, I'm getting that there's a masculine in your energy who's watching you very, very closely at this time. This is someone who's really amazed by you. So they pay close attention to the things that you do. They pay close attention to the things that you say. But right now, for some reason, their focus is on all the things that you don't do or you don't say. They may even feel like there's a certain aspect that you're hiding from them or just from the world in general. But this energy definitely feels light. So whatever this is something positive. Something that they feel would be an asset or a benefit to themselves or just to the world in general. I'm also getting that you're in a very, very cautious place, okay? Some of you may even have a history with this masculine, but the way their energy is coming through, they feel like they don't really know you. And right now, they're really trying to find out more information about you. But the way they're going about this is very telling. Honestly, they view you as a feminine energy that may be very sought after, okay? You may get a lot of attention or just have a very radiant aura that naturally attracts different types of people towards you. And they're very curious to know, what is it about you that gives you this power, okay? I keep getting attraction. So there's a focus here on your external appearance and how you present yourself to the world. So this masculine is very attracted to you physically, but what holds their attention is this kind of mysterious quality that you possess. It's like you have this energy that may be a little confusing to them. They may even feel as if you're intimidating on the outside. But this is where the confusion comes in, because your energy is really welcoming and nurturing. So something about the way you navigate life really has caught their attention, and it hasn't wavered at all. There's also this underlying energy of fear when it comes to you, but not in the sense that they're afraid of you. They just feel like you're a very powerful feminine energy. So they know that they have to approach you in a certain way. They also can feel your energy, and they have this gut feeling that there's something about you that the world doesn't know, okay? And whatever this is, they want to know this about you. It's almost as if they seek to prove themselves right about you in some way. Because however you appear on the outside, they feel like this is not who you truly are, okay? They feel like there's definitely more to you. And it's almost like they've made it their mission to find this out about you. And you may pick up on this in the way that they engage you, okay? So there's very curious energy coming through here. This is someone who feels like they cannot figure you out, Divine Feminine. And while they may have just given up in the past or when dealing with other types of feminine energy, something about you has them focused on you. I'm also getting, if this is someone who's in close proximity to you, they actually watch how other people engage you as well. So this is a masculine energy that's coming through very intentional. It feels like they're doing this for a reason, but they haven't disclosed this to anyone. Their energy feels, you know, a little excited as well, as if they're kind of enjoying themselves in this entire process. So they may definitely view you as a challenge, or they may simply see this entire situation as one that is very pleasurable to them in some kind of way. They really enjoy your personality or how you present yourself to the world, Divine Feminine. But they have their eyes on you because they want to know more. So if you've been feeling like there's masculine energy around you, maybe you are thinking of them randomly and you can't seem to figure out why, this may definitely serve as confirmation that this person has definitely taken an interest in you, but in a much more serious way, okay? It's almost as if they seek to know you in a way that's very, very intimate and very personal, okay? Yeah, this energy feels very, very personal, almost a little sacred as well, honestly, okay? Let's get the next message here. Wow. The next message we have here is eye contact. Wow. Yeah. This may be very specific, okay? What's interesting about this masculine energy is that although they're watching you, they honestly feel like you are a distraction, okay? This is something that they find very intriguing about you, because even though they feel like you're distracting them in some way, there's something very captivating about you that's currently holding their attention. And it's because they truly see you, or they have this deep desire, to truly see you. So you will know this message is for you if the eye contact in your connection is extremely potent, okay? No matter the length of your connection. So even if you've been on this journey for a while, this is something that will likely never change as far as the intensity goes. I'm also getting that there was some kind of activation that took place. And this could have happened the minute this masculine looked into your eyes. They want you to know that that's a moment they will never forget, Divine Feminine. And now it has them completely sidetracked, which may be a little bit nerve-wracking for them, but they actually enjoy this feeling. It's a refreshing type of feeling to actually have someone kind of pique their interest in this way. It's a feeling that they can't describe, and so they probably won't put it into words, or they probably haven't tried to put this in words when it comes to verbalizing this. But they want you to know that they definitely know that you feel this too, okay? It almost feels like they're looking for something, because honestly, this energy is coming through very, very deep. Almost like they're searching for some type of confirmation in your eyes. So this is why they view you as a distraction right now, because this is a feeling that may come over them randomly. And this is why they're drawing close to you. I feel like this connection is one that just flows, okay? You may find yourself opening up or sharing things about yourself that you normally wouldn't, but they feel like it's more to you, okay? They feel like it's something that you're not saying to them, and they read you and they watch you to kind of decode whatever this is. This is also a huge factor when it comes to your person. They don't really understand why they react to you or your eye contact in this way, but it makes them very curious. So this is why they feel like you're holding on to some type of information or an important piece of themselves in some kind of way. So right now, for some reason, this is what they're focused on. And as we know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. So they're not only looking at you, Divine Feminine, they're looking into you, okay? Wow, yeah, this energy is very, very intense, okay? So you may actually catch your person staring at you, or even trying to avoid eye contact at times, okay? Due to the intensity, but either way, this energy, this eye contact, this activation, this kind of reading and looking into your soul, this is something very intentional that they're doing, okay? Let's get the next message here. So the next message we have here is, wow, show me your other side. Wow, okay. So this is very interesting. This card is usually used in my After Dark reading, so the fact that it came out in this reading is very, very interesting. But if you're resonating with this message so far, you are a feminine energy that is very mysterious. You're someone who is really aware of your effect on others and how your magnetism works, okay? This is pointing to how your masculine views you. So Divine Feminine, you may be wondering what they really think of you physically, okay? As far as their attraction level. You want to know how attracted they are to you, or what is it about you that kind of drew them into you in the first place. Well, this card here kind of indicates that this masculine feels your energy all around them. They also feel like everything you do carries an undertone of intimacy. So the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you laugh, or how you carry your words here. Basically, you're someone who does it for them on all levels. But they definitely feel seduced by your energy in this moment. And while this card does carry, this energy of passion and sexual chemistry, This is your person coming through and saying, show me your other side, okay? So however you engage them, they want more. They want you to open up. This is the energy of a masculine that wants all of you, divine feminine. And this is why they're watching you and trying so hard to figure you out. I keep getting something here about activation. So something happened, okay? And this may be consciously, this could be unconsciously, but there was like a divine spark within this connection. And this has your person's senses heightened, okay? They cannot stop thinking about you and thinking about if you feel this as well. So you may have picked up on this energy. You may feel very, very intense emotions. You may feel your person pulling on you in this way, because I'm getting that this is something that is recurrent, okay? It always feels like this when you're in one another's presence, even when you're at a distance, okay? But at this time, your person feels like there's a side of you that you're not showing them, and they really, really want to see it. They want you to know that there's this deep resonance that they feel with you, but this is in a different way than anything else they have ever experienced before. So you two share a lot of commonalities within this connection, but their focus right now is on the things that they don't know about you. This is what has their attention. This is what has them hooked. And this is what they really, really want to explore right now. So there's this way that you're able to create a feeling within them that feels safe, that feels very familiar to their soul. So while they are extremely attracted to you externally and physically, they're currently focused on what's inside of you, okay? Your heart, your mind, your soul. And they really, really wish that you would show more of this to them, but also to the world as well. And this is why they are enjoying their time watching you. It may feel as if there's more of who you are kind of unfolding in every exchange that they have with you. Sort of like they're studying you in this way. Because what's interesting is that the way the energy is coming through, it's like they're also learning about themselves. This is the key here. Because when you truly align with your twin flame, your true twin flame, you're actually looking at yourself. So this is why the eye contact is so intense. And this is what your person, I feel like, is trying to communicate with you at this time, okay? That's why they're focused on the way that you move, the way that you live, the way that you think. It just becomes absolutely fascinating. It's almost as if you get to see a different version of yourself in the flesh, moving about and kind of navigating life. So everything about your person becomes very important to you, even if this is on an unconscious level. Your soul will kind of alert you and let you know that this person is important to you, but you may not know why or how, okay? So this is definitely giving you a deeper look at your person either coming into this realization about you and kind of beginning to explore themselves through you in this way. So they like what they see on the outside, but at this time they want more of you, divine feminine, especially the side of you that they have yet to be introduced to, okay? And this energy is also very, very indicative of them feeling really, really safe with you in a way. So there may be a new level of comfortability that's being activated at this time, or even your person trying to kind of open up this new level of intimacy with you in this way, okay? Let's get the next message here. So the next message we have is, I wish you didn't know this. Wow. So whether you know it or not, divine feminine, your masculine feels exposed, okay? And because you're the person that's making them feel this, they want to know what it is about you that makes them feel this way. This is also why they seek to know so much about you, okay? Why they're kind of studying you. They want to fully explore you in this because this is how you make them feel, okay? So there's a heavy mirroring energy going on in this connection at this time where you both are having such an intense energetic exchange that it may even feel like too much at sometimes. The way it's coming through is as if it feels good, but at the same time, it feels very revealing in a way, okay? And they want you to know that they feel this too. So there are moments where they sit back and they think to themselves like, wow, I wish Divine Feminine didn't know these things about me. But more importantly, they feel like they may truly wonder how you know these things, okay? This is a connection right here that bears all, okay? And so when you look into the eyes of your true twin, this is something unlike you have ever felt before. It's the most affirming thing that you will ever feel, but it's such a heavy level of exposure that you may pull back from this. And I feel like this masculine may have done this. And if they have, it's like they want you to know why they responded to you in this way. This is something that is too intense, okay? It's beautiful, it's magical. This is a connection unlike any other, but very, very intense. And there are moments, if they were to be honest, where they wish you didn't know them on the level that you do, because it's impossible for them to hide from you, especially when you're looking them in the eyes. It's almost as if everything they've been trying to kind of stuff down or avoid has this way of coming out, and it comes out with ease, okay? They don't really have control over this. And so this is your masculine giving you a glimpse of your power in this connection, Divine Feminine, and how they maybe even underestimated your power in this way because it may be so subtle, okay? But it's still very powerful in your own right. And this is the beauty of the feminine energy. The way that you're able to make things shift and move, the way that you move this masculine is very impressive in their eyes, okay? They feel like it's literally never been done before in this way. And so where they are right now, they're thinking about how beautiful it is to be seen, like to be fully seen by another person. But also the level of exposure may sometimes be too much for them, okay? Maybe they haven't verbalized this to you, but there's definitely this energy coming through of them feeling the level of intensity, okay? So this may definitely play a part in how your masculine responds to you at certain stages of your connection, okay? Because just imagine a connection that is so in tune that the only thing you can offer is truth and authenticity. And if you're not in a place to offer those things, it would be immediately communicated, okay? This is your dynamic. This is the energy that I'm tapping into, okay? So I feel like this reading is kind of unwrapping that intensity and giving you a closer look at what it feels like from your person's point of view, okay? They feel like you're extracting information from them involuntarily. And they feel like something is happening, but they don't know what, okay? And this may be hard for them to express in words, but energetically, it definitely feels very significant to them in some way, okay? So I definitely feel like there may be times in your connection where the energy is a little hot and cold. It's like your person wants to just like rush into you in some way and be really, really open and be really expressive. And then there may be ways where there may be moments where they pull back a bit. And this is kind of highlighting the reason why, okay? There are moments or times where they wish you didn't have as much exposure or access to them, access to their heart space in this way, okay? Very intense type of energy coming through. Let's get the next message here. The next message we have is, you are my perfect match. Wow. So this masculine feels like you just get it, Divine Feminine, okay? And their energy is coming through as someone who feels like there's a way to do everything, okay? Like there's a correct way to do everything. So they may be very calculated, or they just could be very analytical. But when it comes to getting and keeping their attention, they really feel like you have this down to a science, okay? You have this very subtle but hyper feminine way of grabbing their attention. So when you want something, you don't even have to say it. It's like you show them. And this is either through your gestures, maybe your body language. It feels like you're always communicating something to them in a very subtle way. And this turns them on more than you know, okay? You're literally in a league of your own, Divine Feminine, and this is what makes you stand out. They felt this way from the very beginning, and they still feel this till this day, okay? Their body reacts to you without warning. they yearn for you, okay, and the things that you say and the things that you do. So I feel like you've definitely opened this masculine up in a way, or you've given them a little taste of how you navigate, and they really haven't been the same ever since, okay? This energy here that I'm tapping into feels truly magical, okay? They may often feel like you can have whatever it is that you want, Divine Feminine. But when it comes to the balance of the feminine and masculine energies, this is really highlighting something special. This is a connection that feels effortless to this masculine, but also to you as well, Divine Feminine. So this is definitely a very, very special type of bond that you both have. But something about the power dynamic is being displayed or highlighted here. You both know that you have a certain level of power, but it's very, very lighthearted. And it's like the perfect balance for one another. This is something that your person loves and truly admires about you. And they want you to know that they view you as their perfect match. And this is on all levels here. There's something coming through here about your essence as well, Divine Feminine, and the way that they feel in your presence, okay? This is the first thing that really caught their attention. Also, being that their energy is coming through very, very cerebral, this could very well be a masculine who falls in love through his mind first, okay, then the heart. So while your external appearance may be very radiant and beautiful, this masculine is truly desiring more from you, okay, and this is what they're currently seeking. So I'm definitely picking up on a connection that is really, really in sync. And you're at this stage where there's intense mirroring. So you may be feeling your person's emotions. They may be feeling your emotions. But yeah, there's definitely some type of activation that happened here. And your person is really trying to unpack this. This is really giving you a closer look at their mental and emotional process and where they are right now on the journey as they are trying to really navigate and dissect what certain things mean, okay? But they're very, very interested in you, Divine Feminine, in a way that feels really different to them. Really exciting, but also very, very important and very pivotal to where you are in your journey, but also where you're headed as well, okay? Let's get the last message here. Wow. The last message we have here is, I prayed for you. Beautiful energy. Yeah, whether you know it or not, Divine Feminine, this masculine has just come into a major realization about you and your connection. This is someone who has been seeking something for a very long time. And they may not have even known that they were unconsciously searching, okay? But this connection has brought this to their attention. For as long as they could remember, they've been unconsciously searching for someone they could be themselves with. Someone who they can establish a deeper level of intimacy with. And this is someone that's not impressed by external appearances at all, okay? This is a masculine that seeks something deeper, something that they can feel. And coming in contact with you has ignited these feelings, because once they looked into your eyes, there was absolutely a soul activation. And they knew instantly that something was different about you. And maybe they didn't know what this was initially, but the feeling was so intense that they could not ignore it. And so they began watching you, almost studying you, and trying to figure out who you really are behind your appearance, okay? They wanted to know the real you, the you that nobody else gets to see. And because they felt exposed in this way after this happened, or that you all of a sudden had this new level of access to them, this pulled on them emotionally. This maybe even made them react in an adverse way initially, okay? But what they're realizing is that this is what they prayed for. And this is what most masculine energy prays for. To be truly seen for all that they are, the external, the internal, the sides that feel really, really personal and really sacred to them, okay? And to still be loved and accepted fully. And where they are right now, they feel this with you, Divine Feminine. So there may be a lot of telepathic communication going on here. And as this activation takes place, there's a lot of information being exchanged between the both of you. because at this time, your masculine is searching beyond the physical aspect of this connection and diving much deeper into the spiritual side of things. So if you're wondering how your person is currently feeling about you or your connection, they're studying you, okay? And they have been ever since this activation has happened, okay? And as they learn you, they're also realizing that they're learning and uncovering so much about themselves as well. So yeah, like I stated before, there is heavy mirroring going on right now. So if you feel like you're receiving signs, Divine Feminine, don't second guess them at all, okay? And you may be receiving very, very blatant signs that are very specific to your connection right now. Trust them at this time, okay? And open your heart and your mind so that you're able to receive them and receive everything that's being communicated. This is coming directly from your person and directly from a higher power, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, be sure to hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Bye. Bye.